Hi, I'm Alex Kirnos. I played women's soccer at Radford University from 2019 to 2023. I think to win 3 Big South Tournament championships was hard, but it took a lot of dedication and trust. Dedication from me and my teammates, putting in the time in the off season, and then when you're away at home, like doing the fitness program, and then coming in on time, trying to get a good score on the fitness test. That takes a lot of dedication, especially being in school as well. And then trust the coaches to prepare us, knowing that we have the right game plan to go into each game, and trusting in my teammates and trusting in myself that we're gonna follow through and perform at our best. Three big rings on your hand is nice, of course, but the feeling of winning is just like indescribable. And seeing everyone that has supported you and just being there for you at the end is just, I'm lucky to have done it 3 times. Truly is just an honor. So like the end of my fall season, my 5th year season, the USL Super League was just kind of like on paper, like it wasn't anything really solidified. So I was like, I'm gonna have to go overseas, but I don't know where overseas. I don't know like who to go to. I don't know who to help me. And so it's something I wanted, but I just didn't know it was always like feasible for me. Getting the call that I was offered a contract was a complete surprise. My coach from the Marauders, Jane Dauber, actually connected me with Jordan, who is our GM of DC Power. I remember being in my apartment at Radford, just like making dinner. And he's like, hey, do you have a minute? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And he's like, I'd love to offer you a contract. And I just was like, I'm like, I had no idea what I was like even doing like tomorrow, you know? And he's like, yeah, like we start this day. Like, I want you to just like giving me all the details of it. And I'm just like sitting on my deck out at Radford. And I'm like, I cannot believe this is happening right now. Like, I'm forever grateful for Jane, who helped, and for Jordan as well for giving me a chance. The transition from the Marauders to DC Power was difficult at first. I came in not super confident, came in not as fit as I could have been. With a new team, everyone's trying to prove themselves. I'm meeting girls that have played professionally for years. I felt like a freshman again. So it was difficult. I'm learning all these new tactics, learning this whole new style of play and like all these different expectations. And I got thrown into a different position that I was never used to. And I was nervous and I didn't perform as well as I could have. My willingness to show up every day and wanting to be better, it took a while, it did. But, you know, this half of the season has really been shaped because of the struggle that I had in the fall season. There's a big emphasis on knowing a team's tendencies, and like we go over film in college, but it really comes down to like it at the professional level. It's like one little mistake, it's detrimental. Like you're getting scored on, or there's a big chance that happens, like, or they're getting a corner off, like, or and then off the field is a lot more social. Like I'm having to do a lot more events. I'm having to represent the team in a completely different way. Like I'm not just having to show up to class. That's definitely the biggest difference. Everyone is giving their best every day. Not that they weren't in college, but everyone has like, I have girls that have played professional for the last 8 years. And I have some teammates that, you know, are on one, like have only played 1 year, or like me, this is their first time. But everyone is showing showing up, showing out, and pushing each other every single day. And it's a great environment to be around, and I'm so lucky to be here. I love that I'm being a part of history right now. I think growing up, I used to watch the Washington Spirit play in like a little stadium in Maryland, and now they're selling out in Audi Field, and we get to play in Audi Field as well. And the USL is hitting so many new milestones. We have really young players signing contracts. We have people from overseas wanting to come here, and it's just, since it's so new, there's just so many possibilities with it. Having the pathway, like with the USLW League, like what the Marauders are, that's also a big, since they're like sister leagues, they're trying to feed the USLW League players into the USL Super League. And I think that's just amazing, because in men's soccer, you hear they have 10, 15 levels of professional soccer, and women, there's only the semi-pro, the W League, and then now it's the USL and the NWSL. Letting everyone have a chance. And I think that's just amazing, because I didn't have that when I was younger. I'm most excited for the growth of women's soccer just all around. Like every country's following and starting to really take notice in women's soccer.